Pulls from the blue bowl. But that's what happens when you've probably sniffed 5,000 perfumes in your lifetime. You can't remember every one of them. Be like having 5,000 kids. I'd have to name them 1 through 5,000. Because if you're expecting me, I can name all of them originally, but remember those names? Yeah, no. You'd have to be 1, 2, 89, 427. Hi everyone, I'm Moody Boo, and I'm back with another Pulls from the Blue Bowl and Pick from the Black Box. I don't know what I'm calling this thing yet. It's just there. So it's just an add-on to the Blue Bowl, because this has samples that weren't in a card that I have gotten recently. And so I don't want to wait until I get to the bottom of the bowl in order to smell some of these. So I'm going to do 3 from the bowl and 1 from the black velvet box, whatever. So we'll start with 1 from the blue bowl. Now I've added more. Yay! Never going to get through this. It's like a perpetually filling up itself. But we're going to try. I'm just going to start picking some off the top. Okay, got one. Oh, all right. Well, this is from one of the new houses I've discovered, new to me houses. One of my favorite perfumes, Tobacco Dynasty, and by Royale. And this one is also from Royale, and this is Majestou Vetiver. I don't know how to say that. But Sybil will help me, because she's my friend and she likes me and doesn't want me to sound stupid. Thank you. So, all right, well, let's give this a test. Oh, I'm starting to sweat. I got to make this quick. All right, and this says it's made in France. It does not say if it's male or female, so I'm going to assume unisex. It's rare. Oh. That's nice. It's almost, it's got like a hint of fougere-ishness to it. I don't think that's a word. But I feel like I'm smelling not just vetiver, maybe some oak moss. I don't know, maybe a little patchouli. It's fresh. It's light. At least on paper. And yet there's an aromaticness to it. It's really just like vapor, you know, just kind of, it's like eating a chocolate truffle. Not the mushroom, but the candy, the really good stuff. Because you don't chew it, it just kind of melts in your mouth. It's almost like it was never there after a few minutes. And this kind of gives me that vibe, that real ethereal kind of a smell. It's nice, but it's not really my cup of tea. It's not knocking my socks off at this point, but it's super nice, and it's going to knock somebody's socks off because it is really nice. It's just not my wheelhouse for scents. I think this will appeal more to men, this particular vetiver perfume from Royale. I really do. But if there's women out there that are like me, if you're into a note, you're into a note. And if you love vetiver, it doesn't matter who it's labeled for or how masculine it is. You're going to get it and you're going to wear it and you're going to like it. Yeah. This one isn't knocking my socks off, but it is very nice. There's definitely this earthy component. It's fresh, just thinking of this wet leaf kind of a smell, like like patchouli, if the plant is starting to brown, it's not real fresh anymore, and then it gets wet. So this says it's bergamot, pepper, cardamom, grapefruit, cypress, cinnamon, clary sage, lavender, olibanum, cedarwood, patchouli, vetiver, musk, amber, and vanilla. Yeah, it's just very fresh. This is one that would not upset anybody. You know, you could wear this to work very easily. I don't think it'd really be the kind of thing that you would wear going out partying, because it is light and it's very unassuming. But it's also something, it could be a really good mindless perfume, to where it's just with your other mindless perfumes like mine are, to where if you don't want to take the time to think about and analyze nothing, then you just grab one of those and go. Spray, go. Done. I think this would be a really good one for that. It's just not wowing me enough to buy a full bottle. And I'm going to say no to this, which is rare, because usually if it's just one, it's not wowing me, I'll work with it some more to see what I think. But I'm not in a vetiver phase right now. So they just don't appeal to me as much as other notes, especially other green notes right now. So I'm going to put this one in the no pile, but I appreciate this one very much. And I think a lot of people would, honestly. So that's Magisto Vetiver. I don't know how you say it. Anyway, by Noble Royal or Royale. But I am going to come back to it at the end and sniff all the samples again, just to give them one final, make sure that my decision is what it is, you know, because I changed my mind. Next. All right, another one from the top. I'm just done with them falling out. I'm over it. This one, oh, this is by Musicology. And this one is Sun Goddess. No, I have not. I have not tried this one. So, yay, because I love Musicology. So far, I've only tried one. I don't see where it says it's male or female, so again, I'm going to assume it's unisex. Oh, damn. This is nice. It's different than what I would have thought with a name like Sun Goddess. It's like fresh and minty. Yeah, it's slightly sweet. It's got a little mintiness to it. Maybe some lavender. Oh, that's very nice. It's very nice. This one again is one I think will appeal to more men than women. And this is again one I think you could wear to work. Oh yeah, that's very nice. It really is a surprise though. I was thinking with a name like Sun Goddess, there'd be some citruses, maybe some florals, some aquatic notes, some solar notes, something like that. And that's not what I'm getting with this at all. It does remind me of something. For the life of me, I can't remember what. But that's what happens when you've probably sniffed 5,000 perfumes in your lifetime. You can't remember every one of them. Be like having 5,000 kids. I'd have to name them 1 through 5,000. Because if you're expecting me, I can name all of them originally, but remember those names? Yeah, no. You'd have to be 1, 2, 89, 427. Those are your names, kids. Yeah, it's very nice, very light. All right, see what's in it. Really? Huh. I got nothing right. It says it's orange blossom absolute, frangipani flower, jasmine sambac, heliotrope, sandalwood, vanilla infusion. I definitely get the vanilla. And the heliotrope, there's a slight powderiness to it. I guess I get a little orange blossom. I'm not sure about the frangipani. Jasmine, yeah. I can smell that. But I swear there's some mintiness to this. Some lavender or something. Oh, it's very nice. I don't get it because I'm really starting to get some serious sweet citrus. Kind of a serious sweet citrus. There you go. In it now. That mintiness is kind of dissipating a little bit. And now it's almost like this limey orange, sweet limey orange kind of an aroma is coming to the forefront. It's very interesting. I don't know. I'm on the fence about this one. So I may come back to this. It reminds me of something though. That's really nice. I think it's very unisex. Very, 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 very unisex. And I think this is totally summertime. You might be able to wear it in the wintertime, but it seems really light, very ethereal. So in my experience, those kind of perfumes don't do well in the wintertime necessarily, but you never know until you try. Yeah, I'm getting the orange blossom and the jasmine now, but I'm getting this almost sweet candied kind of orangey lime smell. Oh, it's very pretty, but it seems like it's very light. And that is Musicology Sun Goddess. But of course, we'll come back to it at the end of the show. Yeah, there's a show. It's a show on a channel. It's not just some idiot uploading a video. All right, last pull from the blue bowl. Another one from the top. I'm just done with shit flying and falling and stuff, so. Oh, it's a Floraiku. Ayo. I think that's how you say it. Ayo. I have not tried this one. See it there? Ayo. Is that one of the moons of Saturn? That's Io, and I think it's Jupiter. All right. So, okay, well, let's give this Floraiku a try. It's probably in my coffret. I'm sure it is. So, this is Ayo by Floraiku. Doesn't say male or female, so it's unisex. Oh. This smells figgy. This is figgy. This is citrus figgy. And a little woody. This is much closer to Floraiku than some of the other fig perfumes that I've tried that people say smell like Floraiku by Diptyque. This one reminds me a lot of Floraiku, but I think it's a hint sweeter, to be really honest. And that's my only complaint with Floraiku, other than the performance, is that I like a slightly sweet fig, or a really, really fresh, zangy kind of a fig, or something like that. This is a very unassuming kind of a fig. I don't think it's as quite the same as Floraiku. I know, and Floraiku is one of those fig perfumes everybody compares it to, just like tobacco perfumes is Tobacco Vanille, pineapple perfumes is Aventus, woody, sweet woody perfumes is Baccarat Rouge 540. It's like, we got to come up with some better templates. This one is a little more masculine for some reason, even though it's slightly sweet and slightly fresh. I feel like Floraiku is a little more neutral. And this one is a little more clean and a little more, I think if you were on that one side's feminine, one side's masculine, unisex is right in the middle, it might be a tick or two on the masculine side. But it's very nice. It's just not the way I want my fig. So, all right, let's see what's in it. Oh, it's called Ayo Indigo, I guess. It's mandarin oil, fig accord, and myrrh oil. That's all they have on this. Mandarin oil, fig accord, and myrrh oil. Yeah, yep. Absolutely. That's what I can't add anything more to that. It's very nice. It's clean. Hint of sweet, hint of tart. And fruity. All right. I'm going to say it's a no for me because I just discovered Fig Man by Carner Barcelona, and that is my favorite fig. Why would I buy a fig that's I'm feeling mediocre about when I've got Fig Man? It's like, it doesn't make sense. So, and I'm not in a fig phase right now, so I'm not really searching for fig perfumes per se. If one falls in my lap like Carner Barcelona, then yeah! But I'm not actively searching them out. So I'm going to say no. But of course, like all the rest, I'll come back and give it a sniff at the end of the video. So that was it for the pulls from the blue bowl. Now we'll do a pick from the black box. As you can tell, it's crazy. It's crazy. So, doesn't matter which one. There, got one. This one is Fragrance du Bois Milano. I've been curious about this. Oud Orange Intense is incredible. And scent all complete. Let's give Milano a shot, shall we? I hate dabbers. Lucky Scent, upgrade to sprayers like Jovoy. It's ridiculous. Oh. Oh, hey. Oh, that's nice. I don't know. It's fruity, it's sweet. It smells like there's a little leather in there, maybe? Oh, this is growing on me. I don't get a lot of florals, and at this point I don't get a lot of woods. It's all about this fruity leather. Sweet fruity leather. Oh, that's very pretty. Oh, I like that very much, yes. All right, let's see what's in it. Huh. And that's with a dabber too. Imagine how good it would smell. It doesn't change the smell having a dabber as opposed to a sprayer, but the experience is closer to what you would experience if you had a full bottle with a sprayer as opposed to a dabber. That's all I'm saying. If a dabber is perfect for perfume oils, because that's how you apply it, is with a dabber normally. EDPs and EDTs are normally applied by spray, so having a dabber perfume doesn't make a lot of sense. But you got to cut corners somewhere, Lucky Scent, don't you? That's why I go to Jovoy now, though. So just to give you an idea, the difference between Lucky Scents and Jovoy's samples that you get free with your purchases. Here you go. I haven't tried this perfume yet, but look at that. Look how much you get in there. And then look at Lucky Scents. This is Jovoy. This is Lucky Scent. Dabber, spray. 2 mL's easy, maybe a half ml. So, and if you buy the samples without buying them, getting them free with a full bottle, this would be about, maybe 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds, equating to maybe $2.50 for it. This was probably $5, $6, something like that. Just saying. And you paid for shipping with this too if you order samples by themselves. With Jovoy you do as well. It's just a lot more. So I just wanted to show you the difference between the Jovoy and the Lucky Scent samples. Oh my gosh, I really like Milano. Fragrance du Bois is pretty good. So far. I have tried a couple of theirs I wasn't crazy about. I didn't hate. I just would never buy a full bottle of them. This one's a possibility. All right, let's see what's in it. Okay, so this is Fragrance du Bois Milano. It's leather, saffron, orange, jasmine, woody notes, amber, vanilla, bergamot, olibanum, fruity notes, and thyme. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. I'm gonna fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. I want to fly like an eagle till I'm free. That was a musical squirrel. Just saying. My husband's so used to me doing that kind of crap that I just burst into song. I have a thought, hear a word, it reminds me of a song, and I just start singing. I don't do it nearly as much as I used to. And my son does it crazy amount of times too. He's a much better singer than I ever was, though. So, gorgeous stuff. This is a fruity leather. But it's not a heavy leather, like something you get out of a Tower perfume or even a Tom Ford. This is a subtle leather. This is a Ferrari Testarossa interior leather, or a Lamborghini Countach interior, lambskin interior leather kind of a smell. This is quality leather, but there's a hint of sweetness and there's a hint of fresh to it too. Oh my God, this. I know I always talk about feminine, masculine, how I don't agree with any of it. But there are certain notes that when I smell them, I think of a man. Or I think of a woman when I smell them. Leather, heavy leather. Not subtle car interior, quality, top-notch leather. But that suede saddle leather always makes me think of a man. And, which is shame on me, I shouldn't, but it does. This does not. This is a unisex leather. This is a leather, because I don't have a lot of leather perfumes, because I don't want them too dry. I don't want them too saddly. I like them a little sweet and a little fresh, and guess what? This is a little sweet and a little fresh. It's beautiful. I just wish Fragrance du Bois wasn't an arm and a left wrist for a bottle. God, it's gorgeous. Damn. I thought I had a plan. I thought Santal Complete was going to be my next Fragrance du Bois, but now I'm not so sure. Oh man, this is in the S pile. Oh man, this is in the S pile. Did I say that already? Yes, I like this very much. It's very subtle. It's a very light kind of a leather. This is a leather I would wear to work. I would wear it going out at night. I would wear it during the day. I would wear year round. Absolutely. Oh my God. I really like this one. Shit. I'm much happier when I put a bunch in the hell no pile than I am in the oh hell yes pile. But sometimes they'll stay in that yes pile forever, because I get sidetracked with other new things. Oh, I gotta stop sniffing it. It's making me heady. All right, let me go back through the other ones and see if I still think the same thing. So the first one was Noble Royale. And just to remind you, this was the cypress, lavender, some musky notes, and patch. That is nice, though. I'm definitely getting some cinnamon in there now. You definitely smelled the cinnamon and the clary sage and the cedar, patchouli, the vetiver. Yes. I actually like it much more now than I did at the top notes, when those are notes that I usually like. But this is really pretty now. Oh, man. This might be one I have to get from my husband, because yes, I like this. There is a hint of sexy in there, and I don't think there's any real animalic note. I think it's just in my mind. It's all sexy. All right, well, that's going in on the fence pile. See, that's why I check them at the end. All right, Musicology Sun Goddess is the next one, and that's the one, just to remind you, is very floral, little sandalwood, little vanilla in it. And to me, it smelled very minty at first. What does this remind me of? I know. I was thinking that Sun Goddess reminded me a little bit of American Gypsy by A-List. There are some similarities for sure. But Sun Goddess is much more tart and has a tang to it, whereas American Gypsy is sweeter. Yeah, but that's what it reminded me of. Is American Gypsy by A-List, which I really like, but I never wear. It's a tippy bottle, so I have to have it propped up, and then I don't see it, you know. Sun Goddess is a no. I'm going to say no to that one. I'm not going to buy a full bottle of that one, even though I really appreciate it. It's just not for me. Now the Floraiku AO, which is the mandarin fig and myrrh and dog fur. Yeah, it's still a no. It reminds me too much of Philocycles. So, am I saying that right? Philocycles? Philocycles? That doesn't sound right. Milano. I'm probably going to get this one. I'm going to put it in the yes pile and see what happens. Oh! So that was 2 no's, 1 maybe, and 1 yes. So there you go. Pulls from the Boo Bowl. Got rid of 4 more. Yes. I need to do this though like every other day if I really want to catch up, and I'm never going to do that. So what is happening here? What is this? What's going on? All right, everybody. So that is about it for me. Don't forget to like and subscribe and ding, ding, ding the bell if you want. If you don't, it's all good. I still love you. All right, use your nose. Peace.